Islam, peace and love. I wanted to go over the civics booklet because Mother was on. I seen her on Canaan Land Moors last night. Divine honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish Divine and National Movement. Honors to Canaan Land Moors. Honors to Mother Roz Mariah Bey for her demonstration last night. But yeah, this is a class 1, 7-week astrology, cosmology, symbolism of cosmology. Islam, Moors Order of the Round Table. The Holy of Holies is a humble and unpretentious Moorish heritage and culture lesson. It involves varied subjects and issues relative to the divine given birthrights of man. A focus of the Holy of Holies is most directed towards issues concerning thinking, free thought, mental liberation, and the natural workings of the mind. Thus, in this instance, the phrase self-study need not be left to vague conjecture in relationship to the average natural person. Now, like when Noble Drew Ali says, study, 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 you work your mind and you keep it greased and you keep it turning, man, so that you can be able to differentiate BS from or falsehood from truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy, man. The truth has a neon light on it, man. When you study and you know art, you can see it, man. The truth is neon light, and the falsehood is just bland, and you can really just you can sift out the wheat from the chaff or whatever. Cosmology is a primal part of the literacy and cultural aspects of ancient Canaanite, Moabite, Moorish civilization, which gave way to the Renaissance for the Europeans, whether it's wudu, washing, and then our skin was healed from the leprosy and what's it called when you get a yeast infection and stuff like that, man. Our skin, we stay in the sun and we sweat, our armpits going to start getting yeast between our legs and all that. And we wasn't taking baths, our skin was messed up, man. So when Europe had the Moors come in and wake us up in Renaissance and gave us baths, our skin was being healed, and we looked to them as gods, man, because they was healing us, but we didn't understand about, bacteria and infection, but the Moors did, so they made the bathhouses. We'll go back over because I went into my little rant right there. Cosmology is a primal part of the literacy and cultural aspects of ancient Canaanite, Moabite, and Moorish civilization, and is the true basis upon which ancient philosophy, religion, metaphysics, ontology are conjoined. It set forth the foundation for high culture on the planet, which is Renaissance for the Europeans. Earth cosmology is the study of the universe as a whole, and an acute study of the laws that govern the universe. In the philosophy that comprises a study of cosmology, the world is recognized as a totality of all phenomena in space and time. So like Renaissance, the Moors was bringing our carnal salvation for saving our flesh, but it was also bringing spiritual salvation as well. That's why Ali said, study, 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 man. You got to keep your mind moving. And then before you know, you're able to mastermind your own conclusions, man, without even looking at a book. You can think of a problem that you have and solve it with just keeping your mind moving. The literary work is an expansion upon a widely circulated 4-paragraph philosophy excerpt derived of a cosmology lesson which was taught from the early to mid-1940s by C.M. Bey. Now here we go. A lot of people talk about C.M. Bey, but at least he wasn't running around saying he was Nation of Islam and you're black and all this BS, man. At least he was telling you the truth, man. And he took it to another level because he seen all the Moors run to masonry. So he was like, all right, well, if you want masonry, I'm going to give you masonry. C.M. Bey was the founder of the National Club School of Cosmos Science of Cause and Effect located at Cleveland, Ohio. We'll get back to as far as the Holy of Holies and birthright. A natural truth in need of exposure to all who are dwelling on the terrestrial plane is that hidden or suppressed cognizance about the ancient knowledge, gnosis, and the related influence and nature of the human life cycle and of true culture. And so we embark upon an abbreviated, all-embracing, and timeless universal lesson of human evolution and progress. Human evolution and progress in the Quran is unfolding into perfection. Like I always say, unfolding into perfection like a rose. When a rose buds, it don't convert, it unfolds into perfection. Rightful access to ancient teachings of these civilizations, truth can be viewed as analogs to the birthrights of every woman, man, and child. Cosmic evolution and progress applies to the development of the human genus and to all else. Birthrights are those rights which arise at birth. That means no one gives them to you. You already have them from where you came from the potent seed of Allah. You already have it. So no paper can give them to you, no card, none of that. You was born with it, but you have to be able to study and enforce it. Along the paths and travels of life on the physical plane and at intermittent times in the life of the divine being manifested in human flesh, one will and must be tried, tampered, and tested. The tempering of the being self comes by and is led through and by the experiences, sensations, and nuances which are destined to allow one to see or to see. And that's what when you have the different chambers that Jesus went to or Yehoshua went to, he had to go through every plane so he knows best how to help his brother. He has to know the problem and be in the midst of the mud, knee deep. So when he sees his brother in adversity, he's able to help him real easy because he's like, hey, I've been there, man. I know how to fix that, brother. And that's why you have to go through every facet of life, brothers and sisters. The higher and lower self with Roz Mariah Bey. This was the mother that was on last night. Honors to you, mother. All there is raw energy force. The planets embody the raw force and the zodiac houses filter the raw force. The zodiac sign descriptions are personifications of the raw force. The raw energy can be expressed and utilized in three fundamental ways: through the power of four elements, fire, air, earth, water, in the mannerisms of one of three qualities, also called modalities, cardinal, fixed, mutable. In one of two polarities, negative and positive, as above, so below. The polarities are the ebb and flow, the breathing in and out, the rhythm of the universe. People who are incoming negative or feminine polarity need to find a way to release from time to time. People who are outgoing positive or masculine polarity need to find a way to relax from time to time. So I just wanted to go over some of this, man, because I seen Mother on last night. Tools of the workshop of the mind. Utilizing the tools of the workshop of the mind is for building character and bending or directing inherent inclinations. These tools are the compass and the square, the axe, the hammer, plane, chisel, line, plummet, saw, and the ladder. And look at this, man. Promotional education distribution. Thank you for your order. You get this, man. You get a Quran or anything from RV Bey or the prophecies and oral statements. You're getting this, man. This is worth the 7 notes or 10 notes alone. And you're getting this with this, man. Like, the lower self has been referred to as the devil. Excerpts from the 101 questionnaire by Prophet Drew Ali for our divine instruction and salvation. So yeah, get these and work your mind out, man. Do your mental push-ups and your mental sit-ups, brothers and sisters. I just wanted to give a little civics demonstration with the spirit of law and all of that through this civics booklet, because Mother Roz Mariah was on last night and the demonstration was potent, brothers and sisters. So Islam.